Hey kids, this is going to be a short video on geometric sequences. And we're going to start by reviewing arithmetic sequences. And as you may recall, with the arithmetic sequences, you are starting from some number, we'll call that a sub 1, and then we're adding on some common difference over and over again. And we have this formula that looks like this: a sub n, that is the term number, equals the first term plus one less than the term that we're looking for times the common difference. So say we had the sequence 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, and of course it continues on as long as we want to go. We could use this formula to find the nth term. So if we wanted to find, say, a sub 20, the 20th term in the sequence, we would take a sub 1, the first term, 7, and then we would add on n minus 1 times the common difference. Well, what's the common difference? How much do we count by as we go forward? And it is by 3. We are clearly adding 3 there, so we're going to multiply by 3. And then we're going to plug in for the 20th term. We're going to plug in this value, the a sub 20. The 20 is going to go right here for the n, which gives us 7 plus 20 minus 1 times 3. And that's 19 times 3 plus 7. And you can use mental math or a calculator, and you should get 64. So that's an arithmetic sequence. We start somewhere, and then we add some common difference over and over and over again. Geometric sequence is very similar. Instead of using A, we're going to use G, or G sub n for geometric, and then we're going to have a starting place, G sub 1, but instead of adding some common difference, we're going to be using what's called a common multiple or a common ratio, and that's that r right there, and we're going to raise that r to the n minus 1 power. So that looks a little bit intimidating, but it's actually really straightforward. We can take a very similar sequence to the one we did up here, and again, let's say we're going to start with 7, and this time I'm going to make the common ratio is going to be 3 instead of the common difference being 3. So 7 times 3 is 21, 21 times 3 is 63, and 63 times 3 is calculator, and then 189 times 3 is also calculator. And we could keep going with this same process. So instead of adding some number over and over and over again, we're going to multiply some number over and over again. That's it. And if you look here, 21 divided by 7 is 3. 63 divided by 21 is 3. 189 divided by 63 is 3. 567 divided by 189 is 3. So if you divide by the term that came before and you always get the same value, then you've got a common ratio and a geometric sequence. So if we wanted to find, say, G sub 10, we would follow this formula. G sub 1, that's the first term right here. 7 times r, our common ratio, is 3 because we're multiplying by 3 each time. So the ratio, or the value of r, is 3 to the n minus 1. And then this term that we're looking for, well, that n, that's going to be plugged in right there. So it'll be 3 to the 10 minus 1, or 3 to the 9th power. So 7 times 3 to the 9th power, that is definitely calculator. And it looks like we get 137,781. So there is geometric sequence compared to arithmetic sequence. With arithmetic, we add some common difference over and over and over again. With geometric, we multiply some common ratio over and over and over again.